G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online. In Clockwork City. I was gonna make my way over here. I think that's the final place we gotta visit. And see what's inside. There's that lady on the outside who's crying out for help. Hey, you adventurer, and I just keep on riding by, but not today. Today's the day that we help her, hopefully not too late.
Someone! Anyone? We need help here!
I'm here, Amelie.
I knew that if I called out long enough, someone would find me. Quickly now, come inside. Cultists have knocked the stars from our sky, and we have to put them back before all Lord Set's memories are taken for good.
Stars? Memories?
Oh, drat. Look, it's easier to explain once we're inside the mnemonic planosphere. That's where Lord Set stores his memories by... well, it's just easier to show you first.
And cultists are stealing these memories?
Yes, exactly. You're a quick learner. I need someone who can fight off these cultists and help me return the stars to the planosphere sky. Please, you have to help us. This task is of the most vital importance.
Well, I'll do what I can. Mnemonic planosphere. Ordinary people keep a journal, so Sotha Sil decided to store his memories.
Quickly, follow me. The planosphere is right through this door.
In this place, I guess.
Astronomer! I found someone who can help us. Are you all right? Please, rest if you need it.
I have maintained these stars for millennia. Do not concern yourself.
Yes, much easier to explain now. This is the mnemonic planosphere, where Sotha Sil's memories take the form of stars. We need your help to reclaim the stars that have fallen and place them back in the sky. If not, all shall be lost.
What will be lost?
All this knowledge! Sotha Sil's memories are our most important source of inspiration, of discovery. Without them, the Clockwork Apostles will be lost, stagnant and unguided. Please, for the sake of our most sacred knowledge, you must help.
Alright, you've convinced me. How do we return the stars?
Thank you for understanding what this means to my order. I need you to gather the primary stars belonging to the points of our constellations. Once enough stars are returned to the rightful place, the rest should fall into ranks. Eventually.
How do I collect stars?
With this. Now, this device has a very fancy, proper name, but I simply call it the Star Scooper. Use it to gather the stars you see floating around the halls, and bring it back here to the Astronomer. He'll know what to do next. Questions?
What is the mnemonic planosphere?
Let's say there's a memory the Lord Set wishes to store. First he turns the memory into a star, which forms in an associated constellation chamber. A powerful spell will form in the Mage's Wing, a great victory in the Warriors.
So the constellation reflects the memory?
Exactly so. It then travels to the planosphere center where we teach the star its place in the sky. We send it to a forming room if Lord Set wishes to access the memory, or for apostles to study from. Each star has wisdom to share.
Does Sotha Sil forget the memories he stores?
Well, that would certainly complicate things. Lord Set still remembers, but in a distant way. He can analyze these memories rationally without their emotional attachments clouding his divine judgment. At least, that's what the Astronomer told me.
Who is the Astronomer?
Astronomer is the title given to the caretaker of the planosphere. Astronomer, stars, you know. The current Astronomer has been around almost as long as the Clockwork City has. The blessings of a god really can do wonders for your lifespan.
What's your relationship with him?
Why, I'm his apprentice. Sorry, should have led with that. He only recently chose me as his replacement, though I'm not sure this is a position you can just retire from, if you catch my drift. I suppose even a god's blessing can only last so long.
You seem young for such an important role.
All a matter of perspective here in Clockwork, age and whatnot. I assure you I've always been quite diligent in my studies, and the Astronomer says I show promise. Well, I mean, he hasn't outright said that to me, but I just get that feeling.
What are the stars exactly?
They're memories given form. Makes sense, doesn't it? After all, our thoughts are as numerous as the stars in the sky. And they're actually called multiplanar mnemonic receptacles, but I just find stars easier to say.
Why does Sotha Sil need to give his memories form?
Memories are distracting little things, and Lord Set has more of them than most of us combined. Storing them here allows him to focus his divine intellect on the current task at hand. And the tasks of a god? Very important things.
Why do the cultists want his memories?
I don't believe they're after memories precisely, but rather information. The planosphere houses much of Sotha Sil's most sacred wisdom. Let all that knowledge fall into the wrong hands? I can't even imagine the vile possibilities.
Okay. Alright. Memories. Gotcha. Alright, let's go get those stars. Get their memories back. Oh, I see one right ahead of us. While revealed, you cannot stealth and enemies can see you even if you're invisible. I see another star. I see a whispering shade caller.
Move to flank!
It's 2 of 6. There's one floating along over here. I got your star. You're mine. Oh. Not sure what that was.
Cognitive maintenance required.
The planosphere should be fully operational within the week. Have you thought more on who will maintain it?
A memory. Another one coming around the corner.
By set will, I am bound to defend.
There's 2 more around here. Give the star scooper to the astronomer.
These creatures' creation. Combinations.
Oh, I think that was a...
You've returned! Quickly now, give the star scooper to the astronomer.
I think there was a chest back there, but anyway.
We are in a bit of a hurry here, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I know the planosphere can be endlessly fascinating, especially to newcomers such as yourself. You're in for a real treat. Not many get to witness this. Oh dear, that's not good. That's not good at all. Sorry, but I have to go check on something. The astronomer will explain.
What?
6 stars refuse to answer my call, and the primary constellations remain incomplete. Their instability threatens the integrity of the entire planosphere. Unless returned, I fear all memories will be lost, even to the clockwork god himself.
So the seal will lose his memories?
The planosphere was created as an extension of Lord Set's consciousness. Connected, yet apart. An endless sky of divine knowledge, perfectly preserved. We must protect the planosphere at all costs. We must help the stars remember.
What happened to the stars?
Memories are fragile, easily broken, easily swayed. My powers of guidance and preservation are not so easily replicated. The cultists seek to control, but only corrupt. I must stay here to keep the constellations stable. It is up to you.
What must I do?
Go to the calibration guides located upon the platforms which surround us. Use them to guide the missing stars back to their rightful place in the sky. My apprentice will show you how. I see questions are burning within you. Ask, and I may answer.
Why did the cultists corrupt the stars?
They seek to control the planosphere, and believe these stars will help them with that task. The corruption is merely a result of trying to view the memory without my aid.
What would happen if they succeeded in taking over?
Clockwork City was created by a god of reason. Here, knowledge is power. To control the planosphere would be to control the omni-axle, the center of the wheel. The means to change the very reality we know. A dangerous power.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I am the Astronomer, keeper of the stars. A wheel that ever turns. It goes beyond my own mere flesh. Soon, my apprentice will receive this title, and I will take my final step upon this path.
So when Amelie takes over, you'll die?
I have upheld this divine task for millennia. My devotion may be unwavering, but my flesh is not. I must give this duty to another before my power fades. Only then will I allow myself to finally rest.
Do you trust Amelie to take over such an important task?
Do not let her cheerful demeanor fool you. Her magic is strong, and her connection to the stars is uncommonly clear. Within her, I have found the successor I've searched centuries to find.
She does seem strangely cheerful for an apostle.
And she takes great pride in that. My apprentice is an oddity among our order, yet refuses to change. A stubbornness that will serve her well, or perhaps be her undoing. We shall see.
Do you think she'll make a good astronomer?
I know her devotion to be unwavering, for the planosphere would cease to be without an astronomer to guide it. I only have so much power left within me. She will do what is best for her god and her people. In that, I have faith.
Return stars to the warrior constellation, return stars to the mage and to the thief. Warrior, mage, thief. I could open and close that all day long. The memories of Sotha Sil, memories are fleeting, flawed and fragile, so easily overwritten by emotion and prejudice. I cannot think of a more unregulated recording of events, which is why I commit my thoughts into the unchanging metal of my sequence plaques. But even the most objective view can still hold bias, and words can only convey so much. The engravings on this plaque pale to the complexities of a simple human thought, with all the nuances and richness that even a common mind can hold. Lord Set knows this. After all, his heart drives the wheels eternal, oiled and calibrated. This we know. To become that which is the only true name, which is not name, one's mind must be polished, synchronized. How to accomplish such a task? Even a god may become overburdened with the weight of emotions, fractured from the whole is logic. But in this too, the clockwise god was wise. He gave his memories form, manifestation. Glowing stars to make up the galaxy of his thoughts, tangible and real, far more real than ink upon parchment, than words or whispers, whole and perfect, and only able to be so from the strength of his divinity. His gleaming and peerless mind, which holds a true order of all. Memories are flawed, yes, but they are precious all the same. They hold our wisdom and knowledge, all that which we are. To give them away would be squandering that gift, and this too Lord Set knew. So he preserved these precious thoughts, locked safely within this mnemonic planosphere, watched over by the ever-silent Astronomer, a multitude of stars which is no longer held emotional sway over him, no, but still remain connected, known. It's quiet in the planosphere, but one hears whispers. A low hum of voices seem to echo within the halls. These figures of the past, lost but not forgotten, come to light once more. Alright. Let's return memories.
Permissions registered and logged.
What purpose could these creatures hold for the god of Nirn?
Go this way, I guess.
From the sides!
Why change yourselves? Why degrade yourself to this cursed appearance? After all, you are one of the few who can resist.
Oh, see what's going on here. The primary stars being crowded. I need to head to the 3 viewing platforms. Oh, okay. So, okay, hang on a second.
To think I played a part in these crypt.
We go this way. Okay. Not here, down below.
Are you content, Lord Sotha Sil? Is there anything like...
This is the place. Okay. Finally. Return the stars. The telescope is sent to view the platform's associated constellation. The empty points are where the corrupted stars should be. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I see there's one there and one over here. Which should be this one right here. But I can't interact with this at all. Something's not quite right. Hang on a second. Okay. Primary stars have been corrupted. I need to head to the 3 viewing platforms and see the calibration guides to see each star its place in the planosphere sky. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, that was a bit strange. I wonder why it didn't come along straight away. Alright, anyway, we need one here. And then you over here. Complete it, return to the next. Go to the next one. Oh, what's that? I heard some fighting going on, but I see no fighting. Okay, so that's one done. Now we got to go all the way to the other side. I thought we just had to come into the halls and then release the stars or something. A little bit confused there. Now, this way. And then down here, there should be another elevator. Right. Oh, we didn't go up. Now let's do that again. Are we here now? Yeah, okay, good. Man. The astronomer's command over these stars is great, but he did not come upon this power naturally. We now know that he was given this ability along with a seemingly endless lifespan. How this power was given or what exactly it is, well, we're not sure. But we know how to find out. Now is the time to strike while his control over the planosphere wanes. Luck could not be more on our side, or perhaps our mistress has given us more aid than I first believed. No matter, we all know the value of acting quickly before the opportunity is lost. Okay. Yep, they're there this time. Oh, hey. Emily, you're here.
The stars have forgotten where they belong. Use the calibration guides on the floor to show them where to go. The matching constellation on the planosphere sky will show you the way. In the meantime, I'll continue to keep the stars stable.
Why do you need to keep the stars stable?
This is a rather tricky process. The stars are fragile things, easily overwritten by stray thoughts and memories. All my concentration is needed to keep my mind clear. The astronomer's much better at this than I am, but I'm what you have.
Why isn't the astronomer helping?
He has to concentrate on keeping the planisphere's constellations stable. They're susceptible to breaking apart again in their incomplete state. Not only that, but I'd rather keep him from any strenuous activity. Wouldn't want him to break a hip.
Correct. Alright, let's have a look. I can just about see it without having to look down the barrel. So there's one here and one over there. I think it's this one here. And then this one here.
Appears as though we make a rather good team.
So be it. I'll leave you the knowledge of this spell to bestow upon your successor when the time comes.
Maybe the cultists want to learn how to perform the spell. The stars have forgotten where they belong. Use the calibration...
Okay, I'm on to the next one. Wonder why we didn't get a memory on the other one that we went to. And she wasn't there either. Something's not quite right. I think maybe we're going because we went the opposite direction, right? Maybe it's messing up with it. Messing it up a little bit, who knows. Although I have encountered a few times things like that have happened when you don't go the way that it maybe everybody else normally goes. Maybe starting left, going to right, or something like that. From left to right. Go in a different direction. Kind of messes up the order of things. Which I think it shouldn't really matter. It's whichever one is initiated first, right? To the warrior constellation. Out of my way. I'm on a mission here. Oh, a Fadi. Got a boss battle here.
Planosphere is ours, Per.
Oh no, it's not.
Go around!
Get rid of all these little things first. Where'd she go? Ah! Boss down, boss down. Right. Yeah. And here.
Let's see what these stars held. Just a moment. Let me concentrate.
I understand. I'd sacrifice anything to serve you, my lord.
Sacrifice? Well, that doesn't sound very good. We've collected all the memory fragments we need. Let's head back to the planosphere center so we can watch the whole thing.
Okay. Emily, what about me? No? Can I just jump over the side? She gets to do the old teleportation. We gotta break our legs.
My apprentice wishes to speak to you.
Now that we've returned the stars and recovered the memory fragments, the astronomer can use the mnemograph here to play the full memory back. I'm rather curious about its contents.
That device can play Sotha Sil's memories?
We need to be able to reform memories at a moment's notice. After all, apostles often travel from the Brass Fortress to research Lord Set's thoughts. This mnemograph translates the starlight into a visual form.
And you said this one is a memory of the Astronomer?
I just know it's him. It looks like he's receiving some sort of boon from Lord Set, but I don't understand why that would be important to the cultists. I doubt you can easily replicate the powers of a god, even with the memory of the spell.
Well, let's take a look.
Stewardship of my memories carries a high price, Orvas. One that you must pay willingly.
I understand. I'd sacrifice anything to serve you, my lord. Even my memory.
Wait, the sacrifice
So be
is
it.
his memory?
I'll leave you the knowledge of this spell to bestow upon your successor when the time comes.
Of course, my lord, but will it hurt?
You will not remember.
No, it can't be.
Now you know the truth. It is time.
You never told me of this sacrifice. My life, yes, I'll give it. But my mind, my whole being.
Speak with her.
It's a lot to ask there, mister. What will be left of her? What's left of you? It is a complete sacrifice.
Go to Amelie. Perhaps you will help her find the answer she seeks.
Was that really you in the memory?
Yes. I have no memories of my life before the planosphere, or why I agreed to become what I am. But I hold no regrets. My path was set before me, and I walk it ever faithful. Amelie knows that this is her duty. Speak to her, and you will see.
I don't know, buddy. I think you gotta decide yourself. Amelie?
I know my duty. My whole life has been devoted to this path laid before me. I know the risks, the repercussions to the planosphere should I refuse, the repercussions to my god. Why then? Why am I so scared?
Why do you have to lose your memory?
Manipulating the stars requires severe concentration. They're easily corrupted by stray thoughts, rendering them useless. Not having a memory must help ease that burden.
Do you think you could go through with it?
The excitement of becoming an apostle, my frustration when so many doubted me, how nervous I was for my first kiss. To give it all away, I would lose more than my memories. I would lose myself.
Is it worth the price?
I know the astronomer's power is fading. I feel it. He needs to transfer his power, and soon. If he dies before another apprentice could be found, the planosphere needs me. My god needs me. Can I really be so selfish?
Trust yourself. It's a duty that only you can face.
You're right. It's too late to turn back now. People depend on me. My god depends on me. Would you come with me? I may not remember you being there, but it would be a comfort all the same.
Of course.
I've decided. I will become the next astronomer. I give myself willingly to serve the chrononymic will as it has seen fit.
So be it. I'll start the process now. Take care of the planosphere. And yourself as well, Amelie. I can finally rest.
What was I? Oh, a visitor. The mnemonic planosphere welcomes you, traveler. Due to the recent attack, we are not holding memory viewings. You'll have to return at another time. How strange. I feel a sense of gratitude towards you, though I'm not sure why.
I helped put missing stars back into the planosphere's sky.
Ah, so you have. You have the gratitude of the Clockwork Apostles. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must inspect the memories to see if they were damaged by the attack. You would be surprised how fragile they can be. I thank you once more for aiding us in our time of need. May your thoughts be clear and your heart ever oiled. I know we haven't met before, but I feel a sense of familiarity with you. Odd how you sometimes get that feeling with strangers.
Why are there still stars roaming the halls?
The cultists have corrupted many stars in their search for control. I need time to restore the memories and guide them to their proper place in the planosphere sky. Hopefully, it shall not take me too long.
And the cultists?
There's not much I can do at the moment. My focus must go towards tending to the corrupted stars and protecting the planosphere from further damage. Until the integrity of these sacred halls are upheld, the cultists will just have to wait.
Well, she fulfilled her duty. Now let's go see Sotha Sil.